Well, let's go to the marginal seat of Bradfield now, because yesterday we saw a record amount of pre-poll numbers. This was the first day of voting for this campaign. We saw more than 500,000 people move through booths right across the country. One of the seats the Liberals and the Teals are keeping a very close eye on is that seat of Bradfield. It's been blue ribbon. The Teals candidate got very close last time around. Her name is Nicolette Boele. Can she do it this time around? Well, our senior reporter Carolyn Marcus is on the ground in Willoughby for us this morning. Caro, what are you picking up there?
Laura, I've actually moved to the leafy suburb of Gordon, where pre-poll opened here a short time ago as well, and there are a trickle of voters. It's probably a little bit quieter than Willoughby, where we were earlier, and I'm standing with the independent candidate for the seat of Bradfield, Nicolette Boele. Nicolette, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you so much for being here and covering the stories.
Well, this is considered a top Teal target. You came very close at the last election. You got 20%, or 21% of the vote, and you got quite a swing. Are you feeling confident this time?
We've got 1,300 volunteers. There's a great energy and a vibe about the election this time in Bradfield. So I don't take anything for granted, but there's a really good momentum happening.
There have been quite a few controversies lately. Today you spoke in the newspapers about how you believe that you have the legal advice to put up call flutes on power poles. There was some video that emerged of people putting them up. Can you tell us where the legal advice came from, or how you got what that advice was?
We have a legal opinion that what we've done is lawful, and it's quite customary this close to an election that people put lots of call flutes up. You only have to look around the pre-poll today as well. Mr Fletcher did it in 2022 in the last election, and Liberals and other candidates right across Sydney, which you probably would have seen, have been putting up their posters. It's a really close contest in Bradfield. So I think, yes, we want people to know that they have an option and who the candidates are.
The local Liberal MP here, Alistair Henskins, challenged that thinking. He said it was nonsense that there would be any lawyer who would support that publicly. In fact, he challenged any lawyer to publicly support it. But as you mentioned, other parties have done it. Who was it that you paid? You said you paid your campaign, paid some people to put them up. Can you reveal who was being paid? A marketing company or?
Yeah, it's a company that has been used, a professional marketing company. People from different electorates and different parties and candidates use this same company.
Well, let's move on to some of the other things that have caused headlines recently. Yesterday, we revealed some posts that had come out in 2022. You described them as anti-Semitic, and you said a volunteer had made them on your pages. Had they been authorised by you? Were you not aware that they'd been put up?
It was an absolutely awful, disgraceful, anti-Semitic post, and it was done by a volunteer. It was not my views, and I apologised. I think political leaders right across the spectrum have a responsibility to call out and stand up against anti-Semitism, and that's exactly what I will do if I have the privilege of being elected.
Of course, there was that story, Hairdresser Gate, where it came out that you'd been banned from a local hairdressing salon after making sexualised remarks. Suffering today because you can't go to the hairdresser.
Yeah, it was an awful attempt at humour, and I apologised straight away. Everybody deserves to feel safe in the workplace, and yeah, I will do better.
Yeah. It must be embarrassing for those stories to come out in such a critical campaign.
What's happening right now is that people are turning up to vote, and when we door knock, and we've done over 15,000 doors, people are really focused on their high power bills, the fact that there's not enough competition in supermarkets and that they're paying the price despite supermarkets making record profits, and they can't believe that we've got multinational gas and coal companies making windfall profits and we don't tax them and get our fair share. So they're the issues that people really care about when they're going to vote this time.
Speaking of energy, it also emerged that you have one of your major donors is an investor in fossil fuels companies. Is that a contradiction or hypocritical to take money from someone who is against what you seem to stand for?
Yeah, I don't screen the people's morals and virtues who donate to the campaign. I can say that we've had over 950 individual donors to the campaign, and people that donate to my campaign share I think the views that so many in the electorate do this time, that they want better representation on the issues that matter to us, like getting the next generation into homes, bringing down the power bills, and basically making it less painful for people to choose how they live their lives in their families, in their communities this time.
Just very quickly, I want to ask, in the event of a hung parliament, who would you support? Because I saw you do support the gas reservation policy of the Liberals, but you seem more aligned with perhaps the left side of politics.
Yes, I think Mr Dutton agreed with my gas reservation policy that I published in my booklet. Three things I'm going to look at. One, I want a stable parliament in the national interest. Two, I'm going to look at how the seats fall out, because if there's a mandate one way or the other with the Australian votes, that matters. And thirdly, I've published a booklet, 24 pages, about the priorities that I want, and any party that wants to come and find concessional ground to deliver on those things, I will definitely consider that input.
Nicolette Boele, thank you so much for your time. And look, it is a credit to Nicolette Boele. Not all the Teals have spoken to us on this campaign. We saw Monique Ryan yesterday refuse to talk to our cameras. So we spoke to Giselle Kapterian, the Liberal candidate, a little bit earlier in this, but it will be a very tight contest and definitely one to watch next weekend.